Hello everyone, Carla here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be cash stuffing our paycheck number 3 for the month of July. And we did get like extra $50 for this paycheck, which was really helpful because it added to our debt and our emergency fund goal. So we're gonna go ahead and start with my wallet, which is still my Melody wallet that I got from Stephanie as a gift. It's actually not a wallet, it's like a little Ziploc thing to hold different things, I guess, like a pencil case, but I made it into a wallet because it holds my cash envelopes really well, and it actually holds a lot of coins too, so it's really helpful. And my cards, I put them in these birth control pills holder that I actually don't use and usually just throw them away, but it keeps all of my identification, all of my cards together, and I just have this little thin wallet right here, which is really nice to have, just a thin, easy to get wallet. So let's go ahead and start with our cash stuffing. Here are my envelopes. I have some laminated envelopes here that I've made before. I have my rollover, and what I like to do is I like to empty my envelopes except for my rollover and then just put them away. But as you guys can see, food is empty. We actually had to dip into our cushion for food just because everything's just so ridiculous right now, and I know you guys are in the same boat, but I can't really actually raise our food money quite yet. Actually, maybe I will in August, even though we won't have any extra. I have to, because it's been happening quite frequently that I've been using our cushion to sustain our food or other parts of our budget that's missing, because I have not changed our budget to reflect the inflation, except for gas maybe, but that was it. And it's just been really bad right now, like food wise. So I'll definitely do that in August, probably raise it to 120 and probably raise the miscellaneous to 20. Even though I didn't really use it this week, I have to raise it because all of the miscellaneous items, like household items, are also getting too much right now. So that's what we're gonna do, but everything else I didn't touch. I guess Amelia, we did touch this, but she has $23, so the $20 will go to rollover and the $3 will go to my savings challenges later. And then Carla still has 25, so 20 goes to rollover and 5 goes to challenges, and miscellaneous actually has 10, and I'm gonna use the 10 to put into my $5 savings challenge because I actually don't have any extra from our income this week for my $5 savings challenge. It's just how everything landed with everything, so I'm not too worried about it because I have this right here. So let's go ahead and add this $40 to our rollover, which I only have a 20 here. So you can see we have 20, 40, and 60 to add to our rollover. And then we're gonna go ahead and start stuffing our envelopes. So miscellaneous, we'll still be putting $10 for this. I really appreciate everyone's input from my last dilemma, and it really has helped me out a lot, and just how kind you guys are towards a stranger like me and giving me really sound advice and as much as you can. So I really appreciate them, and I'm taking them, most of them, all into account, except for like the buses, because we really don't have a bus here where I live. Carla will be getting 25, and that's just my budget for the week for myself. So we have that. Usually I don't touch it because I touch the rollover first before allowance. That's why you guys can see it's always full, like our allowance. It's just how my mind works. I would use the rollover first. Amelia will get 25 as well, and this is her envelope and her allowance that I just put money in. Food will get $100, and like I said, I'm gonna increase this next month, but for now we're gonna keep it at 100. So we're gonna do 5 20s to equal out that $100. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and that should be good for our envelopes that I carry with me. And now they're nice and full. So we just did the groceries, that's why it was empty, and we needed a little bit more from the cushion. It was like 160. and I didn't have 160 in my envelope. I will say that much. So I had to use the cushion, in which that is also the savings or emergency fund, not really savings. So that is it for my wallet. And then the next thing we're gonna do is our sinking funds, which is my purple binder. And these do have trackers that I update frequently. Almost every after video I go ahead and update them. But Miha will be getting $10. This is her savings account, and I just like to keep putting a little bit at a time, and also her birthday money and her Christmas money, if she does receive them, I put that in here. So we'll be adding another 10 for her. So we already have 1,000 in the bank, and then we have 1, 2, 300, 10, 20, 30, and 40 for our savings account for her. And that's it for that. Medical will be getting $10 as well. So we have 100, 10, 20, and 30 for our medical cash envelope. And then gifts will get 10 as well. So we have 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, and 90. Almost at 200 when it comes to that. That's pretty good because I will have a lot of birthdays coming up, starting in August, then September and October, and it just goes on from there. Christmas will be getting 10 as well. So we have 100, 200, 300, 10, 20, and 30. So we have 330 for Christmas, which we're on track to have that funded by Christmas, which my goal is 500 and maybe 600 would be ideal for my family for Christmas. Family, which is just like fun times with family, I will put $10 in here as well. We haven't been using this just because our last kind of fun time was when we went to Six Flags, and that was it. Now when we go out, we just go to the park, usually the park here where we're living, and also the newer park here in our city we've been going to, and there wasn't really any food trucks around or anything else, so we just never really spend, which is good, you know. I like that. So we're just letting this build up. It has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, and 120 for our family time, which is really great. And then car maintenance will get a 10 as well. This one got most of my $50 savings challenge left over, and I'm trying to make this into $1,000, and then I'll pause on it and I'll focus more of my money on the medical to at least get it to maybe 300, and then I'll start stuffing this again even though it has 1,000. So that's my plan for this. I'm only going to be putting $10 in here. Last week we put 20. So here it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 10, 20, and 30. So we got $70 more to go for this to be 1,000. And car maintenance has been an issue this year for us. We had to go do it twice. That we had to pull from our $50 savings challenge, and I just rushed to get that to 1,000, so we won't have to be doing that. So that is it for my sinking funds. Like I said, I will update the trackers later on. So we're gonna move on to the bills, which is my blue one right here. I'm wondering how your budget is going for this month. Are there any changes that you're doing? Are your lease is going to be up soon? Ours is definitely going to be up in October, so we're looking at ways to where we can probably save on like the living situation. We really don't know, but it's been rough. I know it's been rough for all of us, so I really appreciate anyone who like tries to support me on Patreon, on my shop here. Like, time is money, so I really appreciate your support here as well. And I'm just beyond grateful that you guys, you know, try to support me as much as you can with what's going on right now, and I really appreciate it. Let's start with the rent. This will be getting 127. That is our contribution for rent. So we have 1, 20, 5, 6, and 7 that I just slap it in there. I don't have a tracker in here because it just goes in and out every month anyways. It's not something I'm trying to save for. So I count it and I make sure everything is correct whenever I put it in there, and I double check when I take it out and just delegate it where it needs to go. So I just don't need a tracker anyways. Electric will be 40. I hope this stays, you know, 160. I don't know. We've been cranking up the AC quite a bit, so it might not be. And if it's not, I'm just gonna take it out of the cushion. That's what I've been doing anyways. I just said I wasn't gonna count it. I was about to count it. Wi-Fi will be getting 30. Wi-Fi though is something that is set in stone, kind of like rent, because we made sure that we'll have enough for that Wi-Fi with how many people are in here. Insurance will get 27. So we have 25, 6, and 7 for our insurance. And our, well, my phone will be getting 20. And my husband's phone will be getting 20 as well. And then subscriptions will be getting 7. My Netflix is still $20, so that's good, I think. And we pay for Disney Plus as well, and my sister pays for the other subscriptions that we have, and we just share. Gas is getting 35. Okay, gas is kind of getting lower, I think, a little bit, which is good. Like, I'll take it. And then diaper will be getting 24, 2, 3, and 4. So I have 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, and I just started watching Stranger Things with my husband, so we're not powering through it because we don't have a lot of time during the day to watch together. If anything, we get 20 minutes, so I'm slowly getting through it. So I'm really liking it so far. So that's something we're watching together on Netflix. This thing is getting thick. I have like one more paycheck to go until I can put that into the bank for bills. Emergency fund, let's go. We will be putting $50 in emergency fund and $50 in debt snowball. I like to have them evenly now. So we have 1, 50, 70, and 80. 180. I lagged a little bit there. And then that's gonna be the same for that snowball. It's not as much as we had last month because we had a free paycheck last month, or an extra bonus paycheck, but it's still something. It's better than nothing. We have 1, 50, 70, and 80 for that snowball. And now we're down to the challenges. Challenges, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's for $1 savings challenges. And then we have 1, 2, and 3. So that's $7. I still haven't exchanged the ones in here, and it's getting really, really thick. So we're doing 7. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 for our challenges, our $1 savings challenge. We're almost halfway there, and this one has a lot of ones. It's pretty thick. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, and 3. So that seems pretty accurate. 43 for our $1 savings challenge. Almost halfway there, which is pretty good because we just finished this up last month. Right? Yeah, actually this month. Or last month, yeah. I forgot we're already in July. I'm losing my mind. That is it for $1, and then $5. We didn't have any extra this week for this, but we did have extra from our envelope, which is 3 5s. So let's check 3, 5s for that. So we got 1, 2, and 3. Hopefully I did that right because I can't see. But okay. So we got 1, 2, 10, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75. So we have 275 in our $5 savings challenge. So we're actually halfway there now because 275. And then the last one is our $20 savings challenge, which we're only putting one, but that's still a blessing. I get to put one $20 bill in here, and that's amazing. And every week won't be the same. Like sometimes there's probably weeks we won't be able to put it in here, especially if we increase our food money. We probably won't have a lot of extra wiggle room, but hopefully I can have a lot of hours at work and maybe like my shop would help me out. We will see. But here we have 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 220, because I usually put $300 every week to our budget, but lately, since I think May, I haven't been able to do that because of the inflation, and I get it. It's been really rough and like has taken a toll in all of us, not just like financially, but mentally. I feel like we're all just pretty done with it, and it's just been too much. So I hope you guys are hanging in there, and like I said, I appreciate any type of support that you guys have given me. I will keep you guys in my thoughts, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.